Alright, what is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So, I was thinking about it, man. I've been saving up a fair amount of rainbow gems right here. I think we're going to go ahead and just ping a few multis over at this Sugo-Fest and see what happens. I'm just a big fan of like these units. I think that these units, at least either right now, are going to be pretty decent, and I think that they're going to be pretty good in the future. Obviously, we know what's to come in regards to the Five Elders, the Celestial Dragons, potentially more Holy Knights in the future. I think that would be really cool. So, we're going to jump in today, and we're going to do a handful of multis here on part 1 of the Sugo-Fest, because, like, yeah, I like Garp, but I also like Garling, so even if we do end up pulling one of them randomly, I really don't care which one it is. I would take either of them. So that's the goal, obviously, is to just walk away with hopefully at least one of these units. If we can get Ivankov, if we can get the Kuma, that'd be awesome too, right? So that's dope. In terms of this Sugo-Fest, though, it's just a regular end-of-month batch Sugo-Fest. Like, I would highly advise you guys to just skip this Sugo-Fest. If you do end up wanting to pull on this Sugo-Fest, what I would advise is wait until One Piece Day, because they're going to reveal something on One Piece Day in some capacity. The One Piece Day event, I believe, is like the 9th or 10th. Or the 7th or 8th of August, so it's not that far away. And last year they had a Super Sugo-Fest being like the Luffy versus Kaido celebration, so that's a big event. If they do something akin to that, like if you waste all your rainbow gems here, you're just gonna feel real bad. So again, as I said, we're not going to do like a ton of multis, like maybe 3 to 5 is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking closer to 3, hopefully. We'll see. I want to have a look at the steps again. So step 4 is a guaranteed legend, step 5 is, yeah, so probably 4 will be the maximum that we'll do today, because we do get a guaranteed legend there. So yeah, obviously we want to walk away with one of the new Sugo-Fest exclusives. That would be so good. In terms of the other characters that are available here on part 1, I mean, I don't really need either of these units. Like, all of these units here are just kind of fine. I mean, like, if you don't have characters like Dex, Alba, even Halloween Uta has her uses. The Momonosuke, the strength one, Usopp and Lilith are still pretty good. Like, there's some decent units here, but you gotta remember, this is an end of month Sugo. All of these characters here are available on red tickets. We get a ton of red tickets every single month, so long as you're competing in all of the events, of course. So yeah, like, to be honest, you don't really need a pull here. And this Sugo-Fest ends August 26th, which means when we click over to September, these characters should be available in regular red tickets in September. So again, like, they're going to be available for a pretty good amount of time. So you can just wait and see what One Piece Day is. If One Piece Day isn't to your liking, you can pivot back to this. So that's all I'm saying, right? Anyways, the two characters here, we have Garling, obviously focusing on Celestial Dragons and the Five Elders. We've got the Garp, who is just amazing support for 10th anniversary Ace, and also the 11th anniversary Kizaru. So if we could get them, like, working with those units would be super cool. Without further ado, let's jump into this one. We got multi number 1, 2, and 3, which are all just generic legend or rate boost. It's a 10% chance to get a red, so we're hoping for at least one red within every multi at a bare minimum, okay? Here we go with multi number 1. Let's go. Let's bring it home. These animations aren't looking too spicy, is what I'm seeing. Come on. And remember, if we do get red Haki, it is guaranteed to be something new here for us. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. Not amazing cut-ins. Oh, we do get a red! Okay, that's dope. So, already hitting those averages, but again, because the animations weren't that hot, totally not expecting this to be anything. And again, we're still looking for the rare recruits of the new Ivankov or the new Kuma and Ginny. We pulled the Buckingham Stussy, the unit came out with the Rocks Pirate, so this is a relatively recent rare recruit. If we could pull more copies of the Kaido, I think that would be okay, because he does have Super Tandem, so leveling that up would be pretty nice. And here's our red Nami Sanji, which is, a 2025 legend at a bare minimum. I mean, this character doesn't have one of those premium potential abilities like Super Tandem, Final Tap, Rush, so getting dupes of it just feels kind of bad, and this character's not great in PvP, so yeah, not a real great dupe to pull overall. Vice Admiral Dole, who came out with St. J. Garcia Satin, of course. Alright. Aladdin. Okay, Sachi Penguin, who have a really interesting support, by the way. Number 8, we're going to get an old school rare recruit Bonnie, old school. Number 9, we've got Orochi, and number 10 is going to be Van Orga. Our 11th poster is a legend or a rate boosted rare recruit. And it's going to be Senpamara, unfortunately. You know, obviously that was a chance to get one of the new ones. So it is what it is. I mean, at a bare minimum, at least we did get, you know, one legend in that multi. As hitting those averages is important, you know. Alright, so multi number 2, much of the same here. Legend or rate boosted character. Come on, let's get some super hot fire up in here. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Alright, we got the choo-choo train. What else do we have? No kitty cat. I don't know. Okay. Alright. Any reds? Okay. Number 9 is going to be a red. Good to see. Keeping up those averages. Maybe we could get a secret red in here as well. But again, animation's not great. So I'm not expecting the red to be anything crazy by any stretch. Brook at number 3 here. Old school Wano. Brook. King Riku. Jeez. Okay. Okay, Cyrayli. Pell. Oh, that's when you know you're pulling good. Is when you see Pell. Okay. Still don't know why he's pullable. And same with these guys. The Usopp Pirates. Like, come on. What are we doing here? Black Maria. Here's our red coming up. Moria and Perona. I mean... okay, I suppose. Number 10 is going to be Timeskip Nami, which is a pretty good rare recruit, all things considered. Alright, rate booster or a legend. Come on, let's see. Something new. No, we're going to get S Shark. Not what we're looking for, unfortunately. So yeah, this is why you don't pull on these banners, because number 1, you don't really get a high chance of reds. Number 2, the reds you're pulling are low quality, so there's just not much reason to pull on end of month batch banners, especially if you are not spending any money on this game. You want to conserve your gems for those big celebrations. This is exactly why you don't pull on these types of banners. Okay, moving on to multi number 3, which is a legend or a rate boosted character once again. What are we going to get this time? Animation's not looking too hot. We've got some shooting stars, I suppose. Alright, what do we got? 2. Okay. 3, 4. Nice. 5, 6. Oh, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a red and we got one of the new rare recruits. That's a huge positive for us. Very, very huge positive. Okay. Out of the rare recruits, I mean, I don't really care which one it is. New rare recruit is a new rare recruit that we can use. Let's see, though. We got our red coming up here at number 4. Come on, can we get one of the new ones? Not expecting it, but let's see. Doflamingo and Sugar. Okay, so we pulled Dofi, Sugar, and Mori and Perona in the same batch of pulls. Okay. Number 5 and number 6, which is the new rare recruit. And we get the Ivankov. Okay, cool. So Ivankov, let's have a brief look over. So the special ability, which does set defense to 0. Don't know if this is going to be useful because it doesn't go through full immunity or anything. You get some orb change to the top, bottom, and middle. You get burn removal, chain boost, and then you get a different effect based on what type your captain is. If you have a dex captain, you get an attack multiplier. If you have an int captain, you get an orb boost multiplier. And then if you have 2 or more child characters, you further increase your color affinity boost. So I don't know if this is going to be super useful, at least when it comes to, like, the PKA that's going to be coming up. So, it's a new character, though. We take it. We take it. Let's keep it moving. And just because we got that gold poster for that new rare recruit, you don't have to get that special animation to get one of the new rare recruits. They can still show up randomly, even without that animation. So, we still have a potential chance to get Kuma. Not looking good, though. Number 10. Alright, and the 11th poster here, if we could walk away with a Kuma here, or a legend. Okay, well, I should have probably specified which one we're looking for, but, you know, a Kuma, it is Kuma. Alright, okay. We're going to move on now. We have one last pull. Now, we get a guaranteed legend at the end here. If we could pull another one in the middle, that would be insanely cool. Again, not expecting too much here. Let's go ahead and do it. Multi number 4, guaranteed legend. What's in store for us today? These animations look garbage. Yeah, no red Haki though. Not expecting much, to be honest. Gear 4 animation's pretty spicy though. I like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 2 reds to look forward to here. We still hopefully want to pull that Kuma and Jinny rare recruit here. It'd be dope if we could get them, but yeah, not likely. Alright, we got Tashigi, which is a relatively new rare recruit, all things considered. Mark Weiss, definitely not a new rare recruit. We got Charlotte Pudding. 20th anniversary Nico Robin. Huh. Literally one of the first batches in the game, Trafalgar Law. I think our red's coming up right here. My boy Mr. Slam Jam. My boy Mr. Slam Jam. Unfortunately, this character is trash. The hottest of garbage. Okay, number 9 is another Charlotte Pudding. Okay, this is our last chance to maybe get Kuma and Jinny. Alright, we get Bastille from Dressrosa. Okay. Last pull here. Guaranteed red. We're hoping for the money. Let's see. Do we get one of the new ones? Of course we don't. It's going to be Dofi and Sugar. Oh my god, that was so trash. Anyways, guys, that is exactly why you don't pull on these typical end-of-month Sugo-Fests. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, though, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'm going to see you guys within the next video.